need to do.
Thank you. Okay, I think it's right at 4 o'clock. We are going to get started. Carol, I want to make this larger, so what would I do? Carol is my assistant today.
Oh, come turn this up.
The bottom right corner.
Go up to slideshow.
Okay, I see it
Good,
now.
I can do that.
All right, and from the beginning. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to our chat with NCRSP Members Committee. We're moving on up and we're lifting off. So I want you to imagine that you're on a plane to our membership growth, recruitment, retention, and rejuvenation. This is Nell Burwell, your captain. Margarita Johnson Brown, the co-pilot. We will lift off to our destination, membership growth, in approximately 2 minutes. The flight attendants will be available. They will be expressing to you information about recruitment, retention, and rejuvenation. So if you have concerns, challenges, and successes, we plan to move on up to fantastic and a fun flight. Let's lift off. Co-pilot Margarita will take command.
Again, welcome to Flight 2025. Who is your region chair? Who is your region membership chair?
She's asking that question, that anyone know can tell us who not your membership chair, but we're looking at your regional chair, and then if you know your membership chair, can you do that for us, please?
Deborah Knox is my membership chair.
Mark Hamilton is Region 1B membership chair.
Karen Dameron is a 7A.
John Ferguson is 4.
7B, Kenneth Bennett.
Teresa Chapman and Shirley Stockton, 6A.
Larry Fox in Region 1A.
Okay.
Mark Hamilton, Region 1B.
Hey, Mark.
Okay.
Is that everyone?
Liz Conroy, Region 5.
All right. So therefore, Region 1A, is there a membership for Region 1A?
Yes. Larry Fox.
Okay, I need to write that down.
Thank you for telling us, because we weren't aware of that. So
and again, you said Larry Fox?
Yes.
Okay, I have it down. Region 1B, we need to check. Mark Hamilton?
Mark
me.
All right. Region 2, Linda Everhart, Amy Bridges. All right. Region 3, Gloria McKenzie. Region 3, Ira Reed. Region 3, Sharon Braden. Region 4, John Ferguson. Region 5, Liz Conroy. Region 6A, Teresa Chapman. Region 6A, Shirley Stockton. Region 6B, Deborah Knox. Region 7A, Karen Demeron. Region 7B, Kenneth Bennett. Nell Burrell, co-membership chair. Margarita Johnson Brown, membership co-chair. President is Linda Gunter. Vice President Lena Morrell Chapman, Carol McLam, membership services. Thank you for your services.
All right.
Question.
Margarita, ask your other question now, please.
Yes. How can you contact your region membership chair to anyone? How can you contact your region membership chair? All hands, free to speak out.
By emailing her.
Email, okay.
Not our regional sheriffs. We don't want you all to answer. You should know. We're trying, Deborah. Okay, let's see, can we get some others? Come on, we're flying now.
I know where she works.
I can make a phone call.
Make a phone call. Yeah.
That's good. All right.
Okay.
I laughingly tell my region it's 1-800 call John, but it's not.
Anybody else?
You may even text them.
Text, yes. The question again is, how can you contact your region membership chair? Anybody else before we move forward?
I always accept telegrams.
Western Union, huh?
Western Union.
All righty. Our flight is continuing to move on up. How can you locate your region? Well, I did that, didn't I? Your region membership chair.
At Reagan, Region 4.
Okay.
Chatham County.
Looking at.
How can you locate your region membership chair from NCRS? What are some ways that we can contact our region membership chair?
You mean your local?
Go to the website and get the email, get the
That's what I'm looking for. Yes, yes, yes. Who else? There's about 2 more ways.
Always email. Yeah.
Okay. There's another way.
Your handbook.
Okay. All right. What about the region director?
Website.
Another good answer?
Yep. All of my members have my information, so they should be able to just go to it and find it.
Okay, so you provided it for them. Excellent.
Members should know to go to the website if they don't have a phone number or if they don't have an address, a way. But they could go to the website and look up the contact information. Plus, we give it out all the time.
And I'm looking for something locally.
Regional director.
Okay, and
The local membership chair.
there you go. Somebody's got an A so far. Have you had the opportunity to meet or communicate with your region membership chair?
Yes.
Yes. In what way? Okay.
Your local meetings.
He's a member of my local.
Mine too.
And at regional meetings.
Regional meetings, yeah.
Okay, my next question for our crew here is, region membership chairs, please share and discuss your means of connecting and communicating with your members. What are your means? What is the purpose?
Group emailer to alert them of all the upcoming meetings, membership drives, new members, social events, upcoming meetings.
Excellent.
Region 6A, we have some Zoom meetings throughout the year. We communicate with them during our region general meetings, and we send out emails.
Excellent. Now, this is a conversation for all of us. Any more who need to share?
This is Ginger from 1B. I have been working hard to get all of my locals to send me their contact information for all of their officers. And then I can send all the membership chair, the local chairs to Mark, and so that he'll have them. So I think that's important.
How has that worked out?
We're working on it. I've got most of them, not all of them yet.
You can visit the local meetings.
Yes.
Yes, I'm still here.
We use for New Hanover County, we use email and we use PhoneVite for local meetings.
Okay, that's something new, PhoneVite.
Yeah.
Okay.
I use that also.
Lots of years.
All right. The NCRSP membership region chairs next monthly meeting, writing from my notes. What are some of your strategies?
We have scheduled Zoom meetings.
And how do you reach out to your members to let them know?
Group emailers.
Okay.
And those who do not have emails, we do a printed copy and mail all information to them.
All right.
We PhoneVite, and that's to their phones and to their emails if they have it.
All right. For those who don't know about PhoneVite, could you explain that a little bit, please?
PhoneVite goes to any member whose phone number you have. It's a program, it's an app probably, and you can send that, create your message, and you can schedule when it goes out. And when it goes out, it'll go to the phone number and to the email address of whomever is in that text, whomever. And you schedule it anytime you want to, more than one time if you want to. It costs you about 7 cents a person. So if you got 500 people times 7 cents, quite economical. And yes, quite economical. And you can do it. We do it every month. And sometimes during the month, depends on what's going on. So folk know. They might not come to anything, but they will tell you that they know.
And Teresa and Pat are great about doing it for small locals who aren't as tech savvy.
That's awesome.
In my local, we do calling posters is something like what we just said. Okay, all of those sound great. And so co-pilot, we will move on now. Anybody else have one more question? Because we know we are flight time. We have a flight time that we need to land. Okay. All right. Thank you, co-pilot. All right. Now we're going to go. Someone had something to say? Oh, I thought I heard someone. Okay. Now we're going to go on now with recruits.
Okay.
We're going on to recruit.
Do you want me to? Okay.
No, I'll say this way. Our recruitment, our flight attendants, Liz Conroy, Gloria McKenzie, and Teresa Chapman. They will provide recruiting strategies, publicizing NCRSP, recognizing NCRSP organization structure, and they will tell you about our membership resources. Now, our flight attendants, it's up to you to go on now and you can go give your conversation.
Okay. Hi, I'm Liz Conroy, Region 5 membership chair in Durham, co-director, co-president. And we have a couple questions that we're addressing as well about starting with recruiting. How do you actually get people to join? So we're thinking that people who join are more likely to know about the organization and have seen us in action. So it's kind of our job to publicize NCRSP and our local unit. So this is not talking about our meetings, but this is talking about how do we let possible new recruits know. So what do you do to be visible in your local community or countywide events, or leaving materials at schools or central office, or developing a relationship with the active group, or putting news in the community newspaper if you're in a smaller town? So do people have things to share about what you do to publicize yourself?
I posted in 2 different community groups local to my, actually 3 different community groups, telling them of an upcoming meeting and all of the things that we do and encouraging them to come out and become a part of something that means something.
Great.
Didn't
And that
get
is
people come.
Franklin, right?
Yes, that's Franklin, sorry.
Oh, that's good. Thanks, Kathy.
Sure.
Anybody else want to share about publicity?
Anytime I go to like I went to a school board meeting Monday night, I always wear my name badge. I'm always branding. So, and people will stop and ask, who is this? Who are you?
Great.
We
Thank you, Ginger.
use a regional website, so you can go to one website and see all the 5 counties on that website.
Good idea.
One of the things that we do is we make sure, or try to make sure, that the reps and the active reps in the buildings find a bulletin board, and then we will go out to that particular school building and put up a bulletin board, so that, and we post all the things that we're doing as well as what the actives are doing. That has really helped us here. In addition to that, we have formed an alliance with the LEA CMS, and we do joint ventures together, like the retirement celebration, which they always allow us to put up a table. That's one of the things that we do to recruit new members, as well as allow people that are already members of NCAE to just convert to the retirement division.
Sounds great.
I'm Linda Strickland from Durham, and I am fortunate enough to have Liz Conroy as our membership, partially membership chair, plus she is the Region 5 membership chair. She has been contacting our local Durham Association of Educators and trying to meet with them and letting them know we are here to support them, but also for them to give us some support in trying to contact members as they retire. We also visit schools, put up posters if the principals allow. We send emails to principals, but mainly we are trying to now contact with our local chapter of the Durham Association of Educators, which is a very active group, as you probably have seen. So those are some of the things that we have done, and hopefully membership will grow.
Thanks, Linda. Okay, well, let's talk specifically about getting the names of retirees, because sometimes that can be a big challenge because the school system doesn't want to give you contact information. So one of the things a couple of the region chairs talked about, luckily, and this includes Durham, the school system has a retirement dinner at the end of the year. So what people have done is offer a door prize of some sort, either a free membership year or, you know, something, a fun door prize, in order to get people to fill out a sheet with their contact information. So several people had said that works for them. And someone else suggested surveying each school to get the names of potential retirees. So if you're in a small system where you don't have that many schools, just developing relationships with the principals, or someone, either the active member that's there or someone, to get the names of the potential retirees. So how do you all work on that?
Teresa can tell you about that. Teresa Chapman.
Well, she will give her presentation in a few minutes. We want some of your input, and before, that's what she was asking, so Teresa will be talking in a few minutes. Okay, go on, Liz.
There's a 24-pack Mountain Dew in the back seat.
Okay, do you want me to go ahead then?
Yeah, go on, if you don't have
Okay.
anybody to answer, just give the answer and we'll go on.
All right. So then once we get the names.
Package yours?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
We
please
need
mute
somebody to
everyone.
turn their sound
Yeah,
off.
we need everybody to mute, please. Okay,
Yeah.
go on, Liz.
Carol, can you turn everybody's sound off? I don't know. Well, no, that would need to. Okay, so then just the last thing is once we've got the names, then to, well, last thing for me, is then to contact people immediately. Like send them a personal email, perhaps, rather than just saying retiree, put actually their name on it, and do more advocacy about what we're about and why they should join. And then Gloria is going to tell you about events people have to do the same thing. But I'm just going to mention some of the things that are in our brochure that are most important to tell people immediately once we have their name, is that the things we do are advocacy with the North Carolina General Assembly for maintaining the retirement fund and state insurance, social interaction with colleagues, learning opportunities, publications and emails from NEA, NEAR, NCAE, NCRSP, and local chapter, NEA discounts and insurance programs, NEA connected legal services at
Jordan, will you,
reduced rates.
Savannah Jordan, mute, please. Everybody needs to mute unless you're speaking. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So people have that. So Gloria is going to talk to you about events that you can have to try to recruit new members. Is Gloria here?
Okay. Gloria, you need to unmute, Gloria. Gloria, unmute.
Trying to. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna try to make this quickly. Mine says, what strategies and activities does your local unit engage in recruiting members? And I may repeat some of the same thing that Liz had said, but main thing is remember that recruiting members is intentional. Really plan to do this, not just play with, but actually plan to do this. First of all, your local unit president and executive committee members need to meet and intentionally develop a recruitment plan, such as to include scheduling meetings. You actually, if you want people there, you actually have to schedule a meeting, or whether it's Zoom or in person. And then develop meeting ideas, such ideas as an ice cream social, which people like to come out if they're going to have some fun, and fun and food, a lunch and learn, a game day. We still love to play bingo. Special presentations such as on health and safety. And we had a really good workshop last year in CMS on fire safety and CPR, which saves lives. And also, we have to be reasonable, wills and trust, and network with local schools for musical presentations. We used to have people that came out and did like a violin presentation or a middle school band presentation. And we love the food from our high school young people. And you network with other professional organizations such as civic groups. We're doing something now politically with the women's voters. That's all over the state. Excuse me if I'm talking too fast. This is where I don't. And also, it's very important to network with people such as at church. We've got some new members from just speaking to somebody at church. Unfortunately, sometimes even at a funeral, we see a lot of our retired members there, potential members. and other says civic groups, churches, and D9, that's alumni, fraternities, and sororities, and Masons and groups like that. Are there any other strategies and activities that your local unit does that you would like to share?
Okay, everybody's just looking and smiling. We need some of you to use chat now. If you have a question, okay. If not, go on, flight attendant Gloria, continue.
What organizations are included in membership? Of course, in the NEA, that's the parent organization. NEA Retired, that's the division of NEA. NCAE, NCRSP, your region, and your local unit. Some people do not understand that, but may not know that NCRSP is really actually under NCAE, and we follow the guidelines of NCAE and NEA. That's why last year, and you find again this year, we were doing NCAE election people. So if you ever wonder why we always doing NCAE stuff, because that we are part of that division. Any questions? The other one's, what resources do you provide to prospective members to share information? Of course, your local newsletter or a flyer, the website, I heard that mentioned earlier, Instagram, in modern social media, newspapers, of course, good old regular newspapers, the brochure, Facebook, evites, and postcards. And of course, always give your members the 10 reasons to join NCRSP, along with the brochure and application. And make sure that the application have the correct amount on the back, the correct dues on the back. I mean, on that application. Any other questions on that area?
Okay, also I would like to say that a free conference, a lot of times when you're meeting, you say, well, I can't meet in this, and you don't, maybe a small or local. There is a telephone you can get for free conference, and you can have conferences anytime free, toll free. So investigate in that if you want to meet with your members also. Okay, go on, flight attendant Gloria.
I see Junior has her hand up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go on, Jenny.
I have a real quick question talking about the dues. I want to know if our dues are prorated during the year. And
okay, Jenny, that's very good. Teresa is coming up next, and she's going to tell you all about it.
All right, so I'll save that for next. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, dear.
Good question, because we don't want to confuse our potential members.
Okay, Teresa is going to explain that in a few minutes.
Okay, I have one more section. How does local unit welcome new members? Of course, we have a brand new membership packet that this committee worked on last year. And Neil, do you have a copy that you can hold up anything of our new members packet?
Okay, we did that for, we sent out the June the 19th, but we met together as our committee and with our president and our vice president. And we voted and we recommended that all locals, because it was quite expensive, and you all know how high everything now with the weigh-in and the postage. So we have recommended that all local units, most of you do that anyway with your, come up with your own new member packages and welcome them. And that's the reason why we will not be continuing that from the standpoint of from the state right now, so that we're recommending all local units to make sure that you have some strategy or some way that you are welcoming your new members. Thank you. Okay.
Also, use invitation to meetings and events. Now we use Evite, which is really easy. You can find out right away whether someone is coming or not. And identify your gifts. I don't know whether I'm still on or not.
You're still on. Go on. You're
Okay.
here.
Identify your gifts and interest survey. Find out what the people really want to hear about or see about. I mean, want information about. And I mentioned earlier something about prevention. We had a fireman come in one time and tell different things that are unsafe for senior citizens. That was very worthwhile. Little things like having extra rugs on your floors. So keep in mind the people you're working with, your audience. And
Okay, thank you.
also have
Okay, go
local
one
unit.
more and then go with Teresa. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna finish for now because my thing is about to go off anyway. Okay, thank you all. If are there any questions or concerns?
Okay, thank you, Gloria Flight Attendant. Now we will go
Okay, you're
to
welcome.
Teresa Flight Attendant, Teresa Chapman. She's not
Good
able
afternoon.
to, she's gonna be able to share, but something is wrong with her lap as far as being seen. So she apologizes.
Yes, I do apologize for not being seen. Good afternoon, everybody. I will be talking about completing the membership application and membership resources, the top 10 reasons to join NCRSP, the membership brochure, and a little about the NCRSP website. Question. Why is it important to be able to help a potential member to quickly complete the membership application?
It's a question we want to.
You can quickly get them enrolled as a member.
Absolutely. You would not want them to change their mind. You want to get them while they're motivated to join. You need to be able to answer questions about that membership application. Why should members, second question, why should members complete all contact information and other information asked for on the enrollment form?
Okay, this is a chat section, so we want to hear your input. Thank you. Not our regional shares. Y'all don't answer the question. We have, thank goodness, we have 53, including all of us on. So I know some of you can answer her, please, so that we can go on. We want you hear we want feedback.
Teresa, would you please repeat your question?
Yes.
Why should members complete all contact information and other information asked for on the membership application?
It's a rule. We are rule keepers.
Okay, it's a rule. We're rule keepers. We also want them to include everything that Carol and NCAE would need to process that application. You also want them to give appropriate contact information so people would be able to get in touch with them. They should include the last four of the Social Security number. What are the 4 types of memberships referred to here? We have the purchase of NCRSP membership only at $144. The $109 is for those who have already purchased NEAR lifetime membership. If a person wanted to purchase both NEA lifetime membership and pay a year's dues, what would the total cost be?
$409.
$409. And well, if a person just paid the $300, they would be an NEAR life member, but they would not be a member of your organization. What is the benefit in purchasing NEAR life membership?
So you can get your
But I have a
NEA
question,
benefits.
Lisa. Well, yeah, you get your AA benefit. But let me ask you this, Teresa. If they want to purchase their lifetime it right then, but pay their dues monthly. When you check both boxes, I want to do the one-time membership for NCRSP.
So if
and
they
purchase
wanted,
one
if
time
they
only.
wanted to purchase one-time NEA Life membership for $300 at one payment, that would be done, and you could write a check for that, and then they could do payroll or any
But set up
other
their, yeah, set up their
separately
dues,
down
but you
here.
would check that up here too?
Up here.
Pardon?
The top one where it says
Not
membership
payroll.
type?
Not payroll. They would not do payroll. They would need to do maybe an e-dues for the 109.
Right, okay.
Okay.
And then one payment for the, they could do, but my question is, do you have to, where it says membership types, do you check both box, the first box for the membership only, and then the second box or the fourth box that they're
Well,
purchasing
you would check whatever you were doing. If you were going to just get NCRSP membership and not do NEA Life, then you would check the first box. If you had already purchased NEA Life membership, you would check the second box because your annual dues would be $109 a year. But if you were going to do them both at the same time, then you would check this box and you would pay $409, or if the dues were prorated, you would pay that portion of the $109 that was remaining for the time.
You have to be really careful about that one, the 409, because they see that one-time payment and they think they pay their dues forever. I've had
Well, that is something that you can explain to
Yeah,
them.
you really
The fact that the NEA Life means that you have paid
That's
NEA for the lifetime, but you still must pay NCAE dues, NCRSP dues, dues for your local and your region.
Right.
Okay?
Maybe that one-time payment needs to be removed.
Needs to come off because it's right here. Yeah.
Well, some folks mention that, well, you want to know that that's the one-time payment. It's important for that reason because you're only going to pay that $300 one time.
Yeah.
Okay. As we continue here, we see the different methods of paying, payroll, e-dues, credit card. What do you think the best method of payment is?
EFTs.
EFTs?
Yes. Bank draft.
Okay, I would have said so, and that is how I pay mine. But since then, I have discovered that payroll is a little bit better than EFTs because once you start the payroll, nothing will stop it except for you to say so or somebody who can speak with you. For EFTs, if you change your banking information, and that sometimes happens in today's society, you will have to submit a new voided check to the NCRSP office. And of course, you know that paying by check, that has to be done every year. And with the credit card is a form of automatic payment, but that's the one that I like least. Does anybody have an idea of why I might like the credit card less than any other automatic payment?
It expires.
It expires every time it changes, and whenever you have something like an expiration date, it changes. All right. Now on this line, referred by member and local, if someone has encouraged you to join, then the member should sign here and write down the local. It is important to note here that all forms of automatic payment will receive the referring member for all forms of automatic payment will receive $15. And what are those forms of automatic payment again? In addition to the payroll, you have
Credit card and EFT.
credit card and EFT. And if the member joins by paying cash, then the referring member will only receive $10. And of course, you date and sign the application. And if you're paying by cash, then the idea of prorated dues comes into play.
Okay.
Dues are prorated beginning in January. Our membership year is from July 1 to July 1. So the last 6 months of the year go from January to June. If the person is paying 12 months, then you have 6 months remaining. 6 times 12 is 72. And when a month elapses in February, you're down to 60 and 48, etc. Until we get to June, the prorated dues would be $12. Over on this side, where a person might be paying dues, if they paid NEA Life membership, the division would be 10 months, and $10.90 would drop off with months following January. So down when we get down to June, the final payment would be $10.90. And this would be a good time to sign somebody up for NEA Life when they can only pay $10.90 for the remaining month. And that's something that I wish I had thought about last April, but I didn't, but we worked it out. All right. Benefit of NEA Life over the lifetime of dues would be if a person is joining now with $144 a year payment, that's $12 a month. But if you had NEA Life, you would only need to pay $9.08.
Okay, is there anything
Another
else?
another important aspect of joining with payroll is that you don't need any method of payment on you. Everybody knows your social security number. They can sign on the line and they can pay their dues in that manner. I want to mention a little bit about
We can't hear you. Okay, I couldn't.
I want to mention a little bit about the
before you go on,
sources.
Teresa, before you go on, there was a question in the chat. I was trying to find it.
Okay. I'll
I don't
stop.
see it. Wait just a minute. It says something about Barbara. Will you ask that question, please, Barbara Anderson? Oh,
Yeah,
here it is.
I didn't realize prorating started in January. I thought, it would start any time during the year. So in other words, I have a person I'm working with. I'm trying to get her signed up, but it'll be November before that happens. So does she owe then from July through the time she signs up, or is she prorated from November onward?
The chart that I received was from January on.
But I mean, would she owe the whole amount?
Yeah.
Or would it be divided by the number of months that she's a member?
For November, from my understanding, she would owe the whole amount from November on. And maybe Carol has something that she would want to add to that?
If she is a cash payer, then the prorating starts in January. If she is EFT or payroll or credit card, the membership's payment starts when she joins. So she wouldn't have to go back to July and pay for the entire year. It starts when she joins.
Okay, that's
Okay.
what that's what I wanted to get clear, because that prorating from January kind of confused me there.
Yeah, it did.
All right, so they pay from the month that they join onwards if it's after. Okay.
If they're
That-
not, if they're not a cash pay, that's right.
Yes, that I thought I had mentioned that for methods other than cash pay, the NCAE office takes care of the prorating, and you would need to know about that. Prorating helps you when you are recruiting a member and the member's going to write a check and they say, how much should I write it for? And if you can have them write it for a lesser prorated amount, that facilitates their joining.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Top 10 reasons. We looked at the mechanics of the membership application. This is the thing that helps us seal the deal. You might need to do a little bit encouraging before they sign. You can refer to the top 10 reasons. The boldface items here.
Excuse me, Teresa.
Yes.
Teresa, it's not showing. So you can just give the bold.
It's not showing. Okay, it's not showing. Okay, so the top 10 reasons, my favorites referring to volunteering, member benefits, opportunities for technology education, and other relevant workshops. Those are my favorites. The last sentence in item number 9, I'm gonna see if I can try that one again. Try the membership brochure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try the membership brochure. Let's see, is that?
You click on it, but it's not still. I'm seeing, will it come up? Okay.
Is it up?
No, just read them, and so we can go on.
You share.
Okay, so what I
excuse me,
what I
Lena
wanted-
said, open it up before you share. That's what our Vice President Lena said.
Okay.
Can you open
well,
it before you?
Okay,
Well,
well,
now-
I'll just not.
Okay, just go
But
on.
on the brochure, you have a picture of a collection for community service, and you have a collection. We have the members standing in front of the legislative building, and so we're seeing the best items of our organization in this brochure. So you can use this for that type of discussion. And the last thing I want to mention is the NCRSP website, and I'm not going to try to share that or anything, but there is a video called the 7 Touches of Membership. It was a part of the 2024 Leadership Series, and we can refer our members to the website when we want them to be able to learn more, because whenever we're talking to members about joining, we do have a limited number of time. And the main idea of the 7 Touches of Membership is that 3 strikes is not enough. We have to continue to reach out to members to encourage them to join. And this is and all of us, because all of us, whether we are membership committee members, membership chairs, everybody has to concern themselves with membership. So we should all look at the NCRSP website for any resources that deal with membership. Thank you for listening. Any other questions?
And if you do, you can put them in chat. And we are going to be any question that we can't answer, won't have time to answer, or don't answer today. If you put it in chat, we will answer it. Thank you, Flight Attendant Teresa. And at this time, now we will go to our next section. Okay. Our next section is the section that I will discuss, retention. We want to get them, we want to recruit, but we got to keep our members. This is your airline captain speaking. Our retention for membership growth is moving on up. We want you to continue to be a member and we appreciate you. So I'm going to just give you some tips about an effective meeting, some things that you can do. All right. How many of you have a meeting? You can just, I'm just saying this, you don't, in a few minutes, you might want to talk about, these are some questions. What do you, when you have a meeting, what do you include in your meeting agenda, your minutes, and the structure? So I'm just going to show this for the sake of time. There are 12 steps to planning a meeting successfully. What is the purpose of your meeting, your resources, who's going to participate, give your time and date, what's going to be the length of your meeting, what are your objectives, what do you plan to, what are your desired outcomes? Create a meeting agenda. Please, when you have a meeting, you should have an agenda. Participation, who else is going to participate? What are their roles? Your ground rules and team building activities, if you want to have something that you want to do in that way, and meeting minutes. And always have something social or something fun for your members. Okay, this is an example of a, this is just an example. You can go online and you can find from other locals, what do they, how do their agenda looks. And right now my top part is not showing, but I'll tell you what it is. This is just an example. When you open an approval, you have call to order, roll, approval of agenda, approval of your minutes. Then you need to have reports of your president or your chair, someone is always give their report. Then you have your treasurer, financial, your committees. If you have executive board, and I ask this question, how many of you have executive board meetings? If you should have executive board meetings before you have your member meeting, because that's how you cut down on all of the planning and all of that goes on in the business part, a lot of that in your executive. So by the time you have your member, everybody on the committee, you don't need everybody that does not have to give a committee report unless they need to, because that is cut out when you do your executive board. So you need to narrow things down. You should have in your business and discussion, you have unfinished business, new business. If you need to, this is optional if you want to do some strategic planning or an open forum, and always have a closing with your meeting date and time and adjournment. So this is just an example. Meeting, your minutes, you need to have your officers, your main officers that you should have, you should always, in your local, you should have a president. If you're vice president or program person, you should always have a secretary, and because the secretary needs to take your notes, so you have some minutes. And you need your treasurer for your money. And so when you do your minutes, this is just an example. I'm not going to read all of this, but this is just a simple one that I found. That main thing, make sure you give who was present, who was absent, what took place in your minutes. Make it brief. What you discussed, your motion of votes, action, adjournment, and you need to sign it. So these are just a few things dealing with your typical meeting that you can have. Anyone have any discussion or questions or something you want to say? How many of you, I'm just leaving these questions to you. How many of you have executive board meetings? How many of you have? Most of you do, that's fine. If not, then you need to try to have that before you have a member meeting. Okay. The next thing I will talk about is, as I stated, what fun or social activities does your local unit engage your members? You got to retain them. Nobody wants to go to the meeting and just sit and hear, listen in a long drawn out meeting. You're going to find out that your member meetings, they're going to stop falling off. You're not going to have that many members attending. So you got to have it, be ready, be on time, have all your information, and then make sure you have something social or something fun for your members. And it could be games or whatever. So I want to share, see right now, see, can you give me some ideas? What is something that you do fun or something for your group, when they meet? 1 or 2 people? What is something you do that you know that is fun to your members? Hi, everybody, we are riding. I need to hear you.
At our
Yes.
next upcoming meeting in November, we're having our annual gathering of candies at the post-Halloween sales so that we can deploy our fleet of mini brag boards and big brag boards. We send candy and make presentations to every school and facility in Carteret County. Also, we're having someone from the hospice care come to make a presentation at that meeting too. And they're going to treat us all to lunch. They're going to pick up the tab for lunch. So it's really amazing and wonderful.
You? Anyone else? Another person?
I have one I want to share. Because health is so important to our members, especially we are seniors. We don't mind teaching them the latest dance. We'll say we did last meeting, we did boots on the ground. So that got everybody up and everybody moving around because that's the hot thing right now. So we like to keep our members updated so that just because we are up in age don't mean we're up in stage.
All right, I like that, Vice President. Thank you. And like I said, do some things to get them moving. I know we're gonna eat, but we got to do some other things that are also fun like that. Go shop and go to a movie. You know, do some things together. Shop, you know, for the members, and so make it social, make it fun. Anyone else? I'll listen to one more person before I end my conversation, my part.
We
Okay, so
have a
that's
move it in at the beginning of every meeting so we can shake a tail feather. And we also sing happy birthday to all our birthdays of that particular month.
Thank you. Celebrate, recognize your members, make them feel good. I have a member that will be blessed to be blessed. She'll be 100 years old next week, and they're giving her something, and she is still spry and walking, and she just stopped driving a couple of months ago. So, but anyway, I was just saying that, and she still wants to come to our meetings. So she said, "Well, bingo. We play bingo. We just do different things. So you got to make your meetings exciting so that they want to come back." Okay. All right. I'm moving on. Okay. There are not any more questions. Then we're gonna move on to rejuvenate. We gotta keep them and we gotta rejuvenate them.
Now you have a hand up.
Okay. Thank you. Who is it? Oh, Catherine.
Yes, I was going to say, has anybody seen any of the stuff, thinking of something fun of the 6-7 that the middle schoolers especially are doing?
No, have anyone heard of
It's
that?
it's the word of the year. It's the word of the year,
Oh,
6-7.
okay.
And it's really silly. Yes, exactly, Ginger.
Okay, I remember. I
It's really
now.
funny. There's some really funny on Instagram, some teachers trying to explain why they don't know anything about what it means, but how it's the hot thing. And I tried it with my pet sitter the other day, and he was just amazed that I even knew that 6-7, was a thing. So that's an easy, fun thing to pull up.
Yes, now that
I
you
was
mention it, I've heard of it.
I
Okay,
was
someone.
told that it means so. Like instead of saying say so.
Right. It's more like that. It came about because I said something about a meeting at church was between 6 and 7. And somebody
Oh,
said, you know what, that you didn't do your hands,
yes, I've heard that now that you mentioned it. Thank you, Catherine. Anyone else? Okay, thank you. That is true. All right. The next thing I'm gonna talk about would be NEA member benefits. We know all of us want to save money. All of us want to know what's going on. They have 30 plus programs and services that you can. The membership at this point is just maybe more now, but when I got the information a couple of weeks ago, we are 3 million strong, NEA retired. You have exclusive benefits and discounts. Some of you, myself, I was guilty. I didn't go online. I didn't know what was going on until here recently. But you can get shopping discounts, travel, life, and accident. You can find out all of this information at the bottom where I have auto, home insurance, health and wellness, retirements, gallons, mental health, wireless program, student debt support, and all of us, I know I don't want to have too many credit cards, but you can get a credit card through NEA. So benefits, you can experience support, you can feel, and you can contact them. You can go on this website right here, and you can start your account, and you can start being involved with knowing all of this, and you can stroll down and you can find all the discount shopping, everything you want to find. So go to that website, and they also have QR code, but I didn't put that up here. I forgot to do that one. But anyway, and they also have their excuse me, where you can follow them, Facebook at NEA member benefits. So we have a lot of programs out there. And when the first thing you know, when members, you ask them about our organization, and that's true. What benefits? What am I gonna get? Why, they want to know that, although they know it's something that they want to be a part of professionally. But we will want to know what benefits do we offer, because we in competition with AARP and some other organizations that are offering a lot of things. And some people thought that we weren't, but we are offering a lot of programs. But if you go on that website, you will be able to see them. Also, we have an NCAE attorney referral, and you are entitled for 2 free 30-minute consultations per year. And I called one last week, and I had a consultation. I was just trying out some things to just make sure that everything was intact. And you can talk to them for on any matters, and you can also you can get a 30% discount. And they are the locations are in Charlotte, Concord, Fairview, Greensboro, Greenville, and Wilson. And this is the link here, and you can go on that, and they will that is our some of the benefit that we have also from NCAE rep. Okay, are there any questions? Any hands? Okay, we'll move on. We're going to rejuvenation. Are you ready to be inspired? Let's listen to Flight Attendant Ara Reed.
Hello, everybody. I haven't seen this before, so you're going to have to help me. There are so many success stories. And this is really how we keep our membership going for years and years and years. We have members that have been a part of this association for over 50 years, and they are still wanting to be members, even though they may be in wheelchairs. But just now, look at some of the things that are written here. Local unit grants for delegates attending yearly NCRSP conventions. Individual grants awarded to attend NEA conventions, as well as NEAR conferences. Local leaders are provided lunch and mileage stipends to attend regular meetings. How do I know about all of this? Because these are some things that we do right in Region 3 and some locals in Region 3. A portion of the lunch meal is paid for during our all member meetings. Now they have to pay the bulk of it, but a small portion of it, and anytime you can get a small portion, that's some good news right there. Then regional leaders donate baskets to allow members to attend the gala, and everybody always have a good time at the gala. Local unit presidents host all member meetings in their locals. Usually, you always have to pay for lunch. Well, not for some of our local units. It's paid for them just to show up at the meeting. Then there are some locals, like the Stanley local in Region 3, they host Battle of the Books. This is one way that they get and keep members, because of all of the things that are happening to us with book titles. This is a really good way to get the word out. Then there are scholarships. Then there are luncheons that we invite new members to. And I know that lots of you all do this. There's also we get to host with LEAs. And I think I mentioned this one already, but this one has really allowed for us to be able to know who is retiring. So you might want to try some of these. Out there, do you have things that you do? Would you like to share at this time? We certainly would appreciate it if you would. Not everybody at the same time. Maybe some of you want to put it in the chat.
Right.
you
Okay,
so
thank you,
much.
Flight Attendants Ira. And as you stated, I went too fast. Ira was with me retention. I had on jump to rejuvenate. Okay, now we will go to rejuvenation. You want to refresh and enlighten you, Flight Attendant Kenneth Bennett and Deborah Knox. They will provide you with SWOT analysis, surveys, and evaluations. And we are moving on up. Okay, Kenneth, you can share. And I'll take mine down. Remember while Kenneth is getting his sharing his, we have the as we stated, if you have something that you don't want to, a lot of times you may have questions, but you don't want to ask them right now, please put it in chat so that we can follow up with you. Anybody have anything they want to say while we're waiting about anything that has been said so far? Okay,
can you sit now?
We don't see anything. You sharing anything? You get to share.
Did.
We don't see it. It worked perfectly the other night when you was going over it.
I'll share
that Nell came to speak to our meeting a couple of months ago. She was wonderful. It was really exciting to see all of the benefits and have the members from Carteret County interface with the membership co-chair. So thank you very much, Nell.
Thank you, and thank you for the information. We do have, while we are waiting in the chat, a question. I can't see there for a time. Do you have it? It was right there a few minutes ago. And I don't know what happened. Oh, here it is. Kathy Palmer has a question. Will the slide presentation be shared with us? I can share it. I'll be glad to. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, okay, now, Ken is ready now.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. SWOT analysis. If we always do what we've always done, we'll get the same results. So it's important to understand that our members need to know and understand what we need to know and understand what our members want. The S in SWOT is for strengths. When we deal with our retirees, we are dealing with decades of classroom and leadership experience. So we need to make sure that we are tapping into that resource. They are strong. They have strong interpersonal skills. They also have established connections in education, and they're reliable. They're going to do what they say they will do. Weakness. Because we don't do it on a regular basis as we did when we were working, sometimes our technology skills are not as sharp as they may need to be. We're also dealing with a reduced income. We don't feel like doing some of the things that we did, so our energy level, loss of daily structure. So those things we need to be mindful of that, you know, sometimes you may ask someone to do something. They have the desire to do it, but they just don't feel like it. Opportunities. Let's present our retirees with some things that will help them maintain their professionalism. They can volunteer, they can be mentors, encourage them to be speakers at an event, to go into the schools and be mentors. I'm a part of a Define 9 group. Go in and tutor someone. Just on a regular basis, show up and meet with those students. You can also encourage them to create blogs or podcasts, or do a YouTube channel, share their insights, some of their life experiences. Threats. The threat of these things is that the isolation. Sometimes retirees feel like they're out there all alone. We need to have some socials so that they can do some fun things and look forward to coming to our meetings. There's a rapid change in education, something new. We know that when we go in and observe classrooms, the way they teach math now, that's not how we learned it. So be willing to make that transition and be able to be students yourself. We are natural lifelong learners, so it's important that we open ourselves to looking at new ways of doing things. We are valuable resources and our skills cannot go unused. To use some of your skills, we need to encourage our retirees to join the Retired Educators Association or online communities. They need to attend literacy workshops and prioritize wellness programs. Get in the habit of doing physical activities. Participate in a mentoring program or be a guest speaker at an event. Set new goals. Those goals can be personal, creative, or service-oriented goals. In conclusion, retired educators remain invaluable assets to society. Retirement is not the end of teaching. It's a new classroom called life. Please contact your local organization to collaborate and get involved. Thank you. Are there any questions?
Thank you, Flight Attendant Kenneth. So we do have a male attendant, flight attendant. Okay, now Deborah, Flight Attendant Deborah. We're moving on up. Again, all right.
I would like everyone to answer this question in the chat. It's a yes or no. Do your local unit conduct surveys or evaluations? Yes or no in the chat.
They're real educators because they're following your direction.
I see. Great. Okay, great. Okay, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Okay, why are you doing that? The success of your local unit largely depend on understanding what members value and what drives them away. Surveys can help you learn how your members first heard about you and what attracted them, allowing you to improve on your outreach. For example, a current member makes personal contact, build relationships with new retirees to invite them to their first meeting. Maybe that non-member has read about activities in the local paper, the newspaper, the newsletters, the brochures, the flyers on the website, social media, Facebook about your local. A non-member was invited to community activity and a member was wearing a badge, a t-shirt with a logo from your local. And I've heard this today, be visible. That will attract new members and being involved in the community. Surveys will also allow you to communicate with your members, offering them a platform to voice their opinions and concerns. An accurate survey data can help pinpoint issues, trends, and areas of opportunity. You can uncover what's not working for members, whether it's communication issues or a program that isn't meeting expectations. A survey can help you to understand what members are looking for, and it will help you develop programs that appeal to your members. Surveys replace guesswork with concrete information, helping you decide what events to host, which services to improve on, and how to better use your resources to meet members' needs. Retaining members, we will need a strategic plan for membership, recruitment, and retention. For example, you are expecting a grant to help you with recruitment and retention for your members. Your surveys and your strategic plan will help you make those decisions on how to use the grant. Are you going to use the grant for recruiting members or for retention of members or both? Or are you going to use it to help to improve programs, establish a variety of communication needs for your members? Surveys can help you see how members use services and what they value most, and what reason they have to stay as a member. Show you are listening and that you care. Open communications, let members know you heard them. Share the results of the steps you're taking to address the feedback from your survey. This shows you value their input and you are committed to making improvements in your local area. Feedback is ongoing, not just one time, it's ongoing. You might have to give an incentive in order for members to participate in a survey or evaluation or hold a drawing or for some prizes. Your surveys or evaluation should be anonymous. Your members need to be honest and feel comfortable about participating in your surveys or evaluations. This is the very last thing. Okay. You will receive a survey soon about this workshop. Please complete the survey or evaluation for us, and thank you. Are there any questions?
All right, thank you, flight attendant. Okay, she's ready. Okay, we're down to the good thing that that you will love to see now. Okay, we going now to some fun things, something fun. I know you already, everybody waiting to see who's gonna win some money. Right? Is that why you're staying on? I'm glad. As they stated, we have each one reach one campaign that is while with senators, workshops, celebrations, social and fun activities, publicized, communication, recognition awards, volunteer, and attend local and state. What? Oh, I thought somebody said it. Now we're going to have a fun activity that was submitted by our Vice President, Lena Merrill Chaplin. Yay! I want y'all to get loose. You might want to stand up, and we're going to do this. So, with your hands, so you can limber up. And it's called,
Never Have I Ever.
Yeah, the guidelines, my guidelines. Remember that to play Never Have I Ever, every participant starts by holding up 10 fingers. All of us hold up 10 fingers. And as I read the information, you will lower your finger for every applicable action. Check out the list as I read it. I'm going to show it up here too. Participant with the most fingers remaining, we're going to see. Okay? President, Vice President, I decided to do another thing for the money because then we, like now, we couldn't see everybody's hand. So we doing this as thank you for your fund. Use your, you can use your reaction button because I can't see everybody because of this. Never have I ever worked in an office without a computer. Ask someone to show me how to email, and keep your hands up when I finish so we can see everybody. If you don't, you'll have anything. Never recruited a former co-worker for NCRSP. Some of you doing very good, I can see. Never recruited a newly retired member to join NCRSP. Never invited a family member to join NCRSP. Never nominated myself for an NCRSP officer. Never attended an NCRSP state convention. Never volunteered to share an NCRSP committee. Never won a membership recruitment prize. So I'm gonna start sharing. Keep your hands so we can see you now. Okay. All right, look at them. Some people there, somebody didn't put the hands up. All right. Who want to say anything about your, who got the most? Some people got about an 89. Anybody want to say anything before I announce the winners of our cash money? Anybody want to share? Oh, somebody, is that you, Paula, with all of your fingers up?
Did you say take a finger? Maybe I misunderstood the direction. Take a finger down for everyone that you didn't do. Never would I.
Okay, let me go back because I had. Layla, can you tell she did it so I won't have to put it back up? She didn't hear what.
If it applied, if it was true for you, a finger goes down.
Okay, right. Okay,
So
I got
keep
it.
your fingers up if it's not true.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, if it's not true, so everybody see it. Okay, then. Was that fun or not? Yes or no? I want to hear you.
Yes.
I can't hear you. Okay, thank you. And thank you, Vice President.
I just want to say that game is also called Naughty or Not. I took out I didn't put any naughty questions in there.
Thank you. Okay, we're down to the last thing. We're gonna talk about money. Who's gonna win? You have to be present. So if I call someone's name and you're not present, I'm sorry, you cannot win. We'll go to the next person. Okay. Are you ready to win $55? And you are? Can I hear you?
Yeah.
Yeah, got my sound on now.
You must be present to win. The winners' names were selected according to our flight number, 1030. Can anyone tell me why you think I came up with our flight number 1030?
That's
today's date.
Thank you. And one who registered for the workshop. So if you did, some of you didn't get a chance to register, our membership service person got had this out 3 times. He even we had one today. So you still could join the workshop, but if you didn't register, I'm sorry, your name was not put in the bag. So you will not win. Carol has already told me who the person were for 30, 10, and 1. So I already got it here. That person, everybody, please,
Got it there.
here. Someone is talking. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, the person who has number 10 will win, number 10, I mean 30, will win $50. All right, drum roll. The person is Rebecca Castro from Region 4 Almanacs. Is she present? Rebecca, is she present? Let us know.
She was on earlier, Rebecca Cason.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, she had got down there. Okay, you will receive, and Carol, we will send you the gift card for $50. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, the next number is number 10. You will receive $50. The person is Judy Wiggins, Region 5 from Raleigh. Is she present? Judy Wiggins. Okay.
I think you might need to pick another number now.
And what I said, my next number will be, we're going down. The next number will be 11. And do you have that? Carol will tell me.
Yes, number 11 was Teddy Grabowski. I'm not sure if Teddy's on.
Where'd I turn this?
Teddy?
Okay.
Okay, go down to the next one. 9.
Number 9 is Gracie Leith.
Gracie Lee.
Uh-huh.
Is she present? Okay, then we will go to 8.
Inell Roberts.
All these people registered, they forgot to join in.
They forgot to join.
Okay, 7.
Vicky Simmons.
Vicky Simmons. Okay, 6.
Vernell Crowder.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, good. Vernell.
Okay, wait. Okay, give me your first name again.
Vernell.
Okay, give us your region and your local.
Region 5.
Region 5. Okay, then. All right, Region 5 from Raleigh. Okay, Raleigh is picking up. All right, then for number 1, the person who was the first person to register will win $75. Her name is, sorry, gentlemen, it seems like the ladies just happen to be the names here. Carrie Durley from Region 3. Is she up here? Carrie. Carrie, missing out on $75. Okay, we'll go to number 2.
Renee Giles.
Give the name again.
Renee Giles from Forsyth.
Okay, how many people we have to register? Because we got 50 something on.
Yeah, we had 56 to register.
Okay. Number 3.
Number 3 was Mark Hamilton.
Oh, Mark Hamilton, and he is on. Mark is on. Congratulations from the crew. And Mark, let's look at you. Where is my man Mark?
I would
Okay.
like to donate that amount to the cause.
Oh, okay, to a cause.
In other words, you don't need to send me anything.
Okay, then. All right, so we can donate it to the
Foundation. The foundation.
Foundation.
To the foundation.
Congratulations to everyone. That is so nice to give. Okay, we're getting ready to now sit back and relax. We're getting ready to land in a few minutes.
May I ask one question before we do that? Now,
Yes.
it just popped in my head. Since we're not going to have you send out the membership packets, is there going to be a link on the website that with suggestions of what to put in the packet? I mean, I can think off the top of my head, but some people might have something that they put in that I wouldn't think about in the new member packet.
Thank you, Barbara. It's very good. Will you please put that in the chat?
Put that in the chat?
Yes, and we can send that out to people to give their suggestions and ideas. It's a very good idea. Thank you. All right. Again, congratulations. And
Nell, excuse me, I will say that for the 85 new members we have acquired since September 1st, they have all received a welcome letter from me with their membership ID number and some of the resources that you have already talked about, the NEA brochure, the NCRSP brochure, a welcome letter from President Gunter, and some other resources. They have already received those via email. And there were 8 people who did not have email, so I mailed a packet to them of the same materials.
Thank you. So with that, so you said since when?
Since September 1st, when the dues year started, we've had 85 new members.
That is wonderful.
And we
That's
had
good.
233 before then, right?
Last year, that's correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you add that together, get the math here. Oh, that's 300 and y'all help me out. I can't even see. That's 318 new members so far. Yeah, thank you. Okay, I'm riding. I'm driving. We're on the plane now. NCRS members. We are. I can't read my other parts. I'm sorry here, but I can say we are beginning we're beginning to land and to our destination, which is membership growth. We are scheduled to land on approximately, it's not going to be 5 minutes and 1 minute. Please
the Bible told her that.
please mute. Thank you. We are scheduled to land on approximately not 5 minutes, but 1 minute, 2 minutes. Please prepare for landing. And if you have questions that were not answered or feedback that you will still love to share, please place it in the chat with your name, contact information. We will answer you. My email address is nailburwell7@gmail.com. You will receive an evaluation to complete next week for this workshop. We hope and we thank you for traveling with us, and we hope you have had a fantastic and fun time. We wish you success with your membership drive. On behalf of the crew, thank you for joining and choosing our NCRSP membership Zoom workshop Flight 1030. Have a great evening. We are landing. All right. So we appreciate everyone for participating. And we hope that we share some things with you that you will be able to carry back to your region or your local. All right. We will